There it is, Jupiter. We're 5.2 AU out, daylight here is a fraction of Earth's. Biggest planet in the solar system, no solid ground anywhere on it, and I'm about to go inside. Try to picture this, about 1,300 Earths would fit inside that. It spins once every 10 hours, that's why it bulges at the equator. I'm about to find out what's underneath all that cloud. Comms just went fuzzy, that's not a glitch. Jupiter's magnetic field is 20 times stronger than Earth's. It's trapping charged particles by the billion, that's what's frying my camera sensor. Pushing on through. Quick one most people miss. Jupiter has rings. Faint, dusty, easy to overlook. Voyager spotted them back in '79. Saturn doesn't get to hog them all. That little yellow dot? Io. Most volcanically active body we know of. That haze is a sulfur plume. Jupiter's gravity, that's what keeps it erupting. Can't stop for a visit, deeper we go. Brightest aurora in the solar system, right here. Fed by Io, a moon dumping ionized straight into this field. No fireworks show on Earth beats this. Look at that curve. Jupiter spins so fast it bulges at the equator and flattens at the poles. Every one of those stripes is its own weather system. Time to get inside one. Above me, a zone. Below me, a belt. Zones rise, that's why they're different colors. Together they drive jet streams stronger than any hurricane on Earth. Let's ride one down. Stars are disappearing. That's haze, not night. First real atmosphere I've felt all trip. This haze alone is thicker than Earth's entire atmosphere. Cloud tops, dead ahead. Whoa, okay, that's a jet stream. Winds here can hit 620 kilometers an hour. No mountains, no coastlines to slow it down, nothing to break the wind. Deeper bands are waiting, let's keep moving. I need you to understand something. There's no floor here, none. No rock, no ocean surface, nothing to land on. It's cloud, all the way down. Quick question, why is any of this brown? Pure ammonia ice should be plain white. Some mystery chemicals painting these clouds, and honestly, nobody knows exactly which one. These clouds? Ammonia ice, minus 145 Celsius. Coldest part of the whole descent, believe it or not. It only gets warmer from here, a lot warmer. Let's find out what's driving these bands. Here's the honest answer though. Nobody's completely sure what gives these clouds their color. Sulfur, phosphorus, organic compounds, guesses. Even out here, Jupiter keeps a few secrets. There it is, the Great Red Spot. This storm has been raging for over 350 years, longer than anyone's been watching Jupiter through a telescope. Going in, it's even bigger up close. Right now it's about 1.3 times Earth's diameter. It used to be 3 times as wide. It's shrinking, nobody knows exactly why. Still swallows Earth whole, easy. Feel that pull? That's the storm's rim. Rim winds here hit about 640 kilometers an hour. Counterclockwise, non-stop for centuries. People on Earth have been watching this since before cars existed. From above, you really see the shape of it. A perfect oval spinning inside a sea of smaller storms. Astronomers have tracked this one continuous since the 1830s. Time to go even deeper. Leaving the zone, entering a belt. Belts sit lower and run warmer. That's the whole reason for the color shift. Air's sinking here, compressing, heating up as it goes, and it just keeps getting warmer from here. Getting darker down here, and we're barely started. Sunlight was already faint at the top, now it's fading fast. Won't be long before it's gone completely. Good thing I brought my own light source. Me, apparently. The Great Red Spot isn't alone up here. Smaller storms like it dot this entire layer, echoing the same pattern. But this first layer is just the beginning. There's a whole second cloud deck waiting below. New layer, new chemistry. This deck is ammonium hydrosulfide, a completely different compound than up top. Pressure's climbing, so is the temperature. Let's see what's making it this color. Up close, it looks almost rusted. These reddish-brown compounds still haven't been fully identified. Sulfur compounds are the best guess we've got. Jupiter's chemistry lab runs deeper than anyone's mapped. Pressure's climbing past several atmospheres now. For reference, that's already more than most submarines are rated for. And it's not going to stop climbing. Onward, carefully. Feel that? Getting warmer. As I sink, the gas compresses and heats up. Simple physics, dramatic result. This is deep atmosphere heating works on any gas giant. I think I just heard thunder. Did you see that? This deep, sunlight's basically gone. But Jupiter makes its own light, lightning, just like Earth. Way bigger than Earth's. This is the water layer, the deepest clouds anyone can actually see. Same basic ingredient as an Earth thunderstorm, just a lot more of it. Flying straight into it. Hold on. This whole layer is basically a permanent storm front. These storms are the delivery trucks of the deep atmosphere, hauling ammonia and water far below where I can even see, and it just keeps getting heavier from here. Juno spotted these. They call them mush balls. Ammonia and water, frozen into slush, falling like hail. Nature's own delivery system, hauling ammonia down deep. Pressure's now many times what you'd feel at sea level on Earth. And this thunderhead makes anything back home look tiny. No wonder this layer lightning we've measured. Past this, the light disappears completely. This is the edge of the light. Virtually no sunlight makes it down this far. From here on, it's just dark. Completely dark. Well, this is dark. Sunlight down here is effectively zero. Not dim, zero. Great news for stargazing, terrible news for finding my way. Wait, is that heat? That's not sunlight. There isn't any left. Jupiter makes its own heat, radiating up from deep inside. It actually gives off more energy than it gets from the sun. Let's go find out where that's coming from. Here's the part that breaks people's brains. There is no surface. The gas just gradually turns into liquid. No line to cross, no splash, just a slow, endless thickening. I'm about to feel it happen. Scientists call this a supercritical fluid. At this pressure and heat, gas and liquid stop being different things. It's one continuous fluid, all the way down. Nothing like it exists naturally on Earth. Temperatures here are already in the thousands of Kelvin. Hotter than most lava on Earth, and I'm just floating through it. My suit is doing a lot of quiet, heroic work right now. And we're still not close to the bottom. Pressure's now hundreds of thousands of times what we feel at sea level. Numbers that don't really mean anything until you're inside them. And Sumgen itself is about to change, but does. This is it, the hydrogen ocean. It makes up most of what's inside this entire planet. For thousands of kilometers. Something extraordinary is happening further down. Those droplets sinking past? That's helium rain. Helium separates out of the hydrogen down here and falls like rain. That process alone releases enormous amounts of heat. And somewhere around 13 to 20,000 kilometers down, the pressure gets so extreme, starts acting like a metal. That's not something that happens on Earth, anywhere. This is the layer that makes Jupiter Jupiter. This is it, metallic hydrogen. Moving, conductive currents in this layer generate Jupiter's entire strongest magnetic field of any planet in our solar system. I'm standing inside the source. Temperatures down here rival the surface of the sun, somewhere around 10,000 Kelvin. And yet it's still not the center of the planet. Jupiter keeps going, deeper than I ever will. This is the deepest I'll go. Jupiter radiates about 1.6 times more heat than it gets from the sun. It's still slowly cooling from its own formation, billions of years later. Time to head back toward the light. Heading back up now, reversing the whole trip. Same layers, same physics, just in reverse. Metallic hydrogen, fluid hydrogen, the water clouds, every one of them without a single solid surface. Here's the thing about Jupiter. No surface, anywhere, at any depth. Gas becomes liquid, becomes metal, becomes whatever's at the center. A planet with no floor. And there's the light. Never thought I'd miss 1/27th of a sun. Feels almost cozy up here now. After a trip through the core of a planet, -1 feels mild. Let's head home. Put it this way. Jupiter outweighs every other planet in this solar system combined 2.5 times over. Standing here, that number finally makes sense. It runs this whole neighborhood. Almost back in open space. Jupiter's gravity keeps dozens of moons in line, plus whole swarms of asteroids. It's less a planet, more a small solar system of its own. One more look before I go. To become a star, Jupiter needed 80 times more mass. Close enough to matter, not close enough to ignite. Almost a sun, no surface, anywhere. That's Jupiter. Thanks for coming down with me.